Hey everybody, it's Rob Bingham. Just received my early release kit for the new OMP M4, courtesy of Midland Helicopters. Pretty sure this is going to be available very soon. I think it's literally a matter of weeks, and these are going to be on the shelves. But I thought I'd do an unboxing video. I've not seen one elsewhere. Yeah, there probably is, but there's been quite a lot of people posting videos up of their M4s they've received. Mine was delayed a little bit with the postage, but we got it here eventually. I should be making a start on it this evening, start getting it built. So just thought I'd do as I said, just do a quick unboxing to show everybody what's going on with this, and so let's see what's in the box. So this is, as you can see, the very bright orange one. I'm super impressed with this. I saw this at Rotor Live and immediately knew that was the colour that I would choose, and I've been very lucky that this is the one that OMP have sent me, which is really cool. So let's see what's in the box then. So we've got some stickers, we've got a blade caddy, obviously, and we've got rotor blades, tail blades, very small rotor blades, aren't they? Tail blades here, they're like nylon plastic, they're nice wide cord on them, they look pretty, like they're going to be pretty durable. These are motor guards, those go around the side of your nice shiny motor, so if you manage to botch an auto and land it on the side of the heli, you're not going to ding your motor. And we've got some servo arms. Sorry, I went brain dead then. Servo arms. We've also got, that looks like the tail pitch, the pitch control rod links. Right, what else have we got? This looks like the main transmission plate that the direct drive motor bolts to. Nice and light as well. It's all machined anodized aluminium, and there's almost no weight to this. Okay, this is we've got a spider. Comes complete in the box. This is the main shaft bearings and servo mount. So all links together. I do like this design in helicopters where the upper and lower bearings are in line through a one piece like this, so you know it's going to be completely in line. And then of course your main shaft then goes through the bottom of the motor, so it's held in effectively like 3 lots of bearings, so that's not going anywhere. So that's going to be bolted to the top of that there. All right. Okay, battery tray, definitely my first thing to buy as soon as spares come in. Second one of these. I'm going to be running mine on OptiPower 6S 1850C lipos. I've ordered 2, and so I need to get another one of these battery trays as soon as we can. It looks like you just pinch here on the battery to slide it out. That looks really strong as well. It doesn't look like you're going to be over pinching that and breaking it. That looks like that's going to be pretty burly. That's good. Okay, main shaft. So we have, it's hollow. You see that through there. A hollow main shaft. And we've got the tail belt, the pulley to go for the tail belt. Very similar design to the Logo 550 style, with the carbon fibre plates top and bottom bolting to this very nicely machined aluminium pulley. Very light again as well. I mean, there certainly is a lot of attention to detail I've seen already to keep the weight down, which is ideal. Okay, tail belt, tail fin. Brown in colour, okay, that would have been nice if that was orange the same as the canopy, but it's got to do its job of just keeping your tail out of the grass, I suppose. We've got the carbon plates here that go either side of the boom for the tail. Big bearings as well. That's some burly big bearings to go at the back, which is really good to see. That's going to show that it's going to be, you know, lasting well. I can see a little pinion there, little pulley at the back there, and then there's plates to go either side of the pulley for the tail belt. And then in here we've got the tail pitch. Yeah, there's a little pitch arm. It's all the kit in there for the tail. Right, what else have we got? This is like Christmas. Okay, this looks like we've got some frame spacers. We've got a boom mount. This is possibly that looks like what the battery slides into. It looks like that's the battery tray from there. It's got you can see in there, I don't know if you can, but I can see it, is the tail belt guide pulleys. So in there, so that's in obviously one of the frame spacers. Okay, here is the tail output shaft, and there are dampers in it. So we have a floating tail. That's great. That's really going to help with vibration, or limit vibration, hopefully. One-piece skids. Nice and solid. I don't think you're going to be breaking those in a hurry. There's plenty of movement in those. And looks like mounting hardware to go with those. There's pieces of carbon in there I can see. There's some more aluminium parts by the looks of it. So lots of nuts and bolts, etc. So looks like they're lower frame spacers, that type of thing, and skids. What else have we got? A little packet of hardware. I don't know if that's spare ones, but we'll soon find out when we look at the manual. They look like servo mounting plates. I would imagine they are for the tail servo. If you've not seen the pictures yet of this helicopter, the tail servo is mounted kind of almost under the mast, almost under the main shaft, in between the side frames, right tucked out of the way, which is lovely. So yeah, there's a servo arm on here as well. So it looks like that's that. Canopy again, as you've seen all the way through the video. I hope this brightness of this is coming out in the video, but it's really in your face bright orange. It's cut really nicely. The edges are clean. Comes with the grommets already pre-mounted. Yeah, it looks really smart. Very pleased with that. And for these old eyes, I think that's going to really help. Frame sides, looks like Jonas has managed to get his signature on the side of the frames. But yeah, there's the frame sides. As with all of my helicopter builds, I'll be just running a little bit of wet and dry, sandpaper over the edges all around these corners, just to make sure they look like they're already perfect. I can't see any splintering on the edges. The holes already all look absolutely spot on, so they look beautifully machined. But I will, it doesn't matter how good they're machined, I will always run a little bit of glass paper over those edges, just to make sure there's nothing too sharp that's been left behind accidentally. But they're looking pretty good. So right, let's see what else we've got. Okay, at the bottom of the box, carbon shaft there, obviously tail push rod, looks to be 3mm, I would say. That is probably 3mm. Right, onto the tasty bits. Sunny Sky motor. It's a work of art. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. The machining that's been done after it's been anodized to get that lovely two-color look to it. Very impressive. And as those of you who know me know that I've got my own CNC mill, and when I see the quality of the cuts going inside there, that's been beautifully done. That really is a nice bit of work. That's a pleasant surprise as well. It's already got the 3-pin plug pre-soldered on. Now, I think that's going to be really good for new people coming into the hobby. It might be building this for the first time, who are a little bit worried about soldering, and sort of, buying this, you've already got that part of the job done for you. Now, that's obviously a real good bonus. Then we've got the tail grips. Like a lot of kits these days, comes pre-built. Just need to pull it apart to degrease, to Loctite, etc. And your swash is obviously in there, as you can see.
And then this box, the electronics box, so you can see the glare. It's in my windows above me. I'm in my kitchen at home. We've got the 4 servos, the head block obviously, and the ESC. And again, looking at the ESC, we're just ready to plug our motor directly in, which is great. Oh, and on the other side of the ESC, we have, I'll show a lot more pictures of this on the build, but there's what I'll call a panel mounted or frame mounted XT60 connector for the speed controller. Again, really good idea for new people coming to the hobby who are a little bit concerned about soldering their leads up. So the only thing that's required with this, well, I'll come to that in a minute, but the only thing that's required with this kit, or with this particular model, is your flight controller of choice and obviously your lipos. So I'm going to be using OptiPower lipos, as I've already said, and flight controller for me is going to be either V-Bar Neo or the new Evo. I've got one of each spare, so I'll decide what I'm going to put in there. Probably be the Evo, seeing it's the latest and greatest, and see where we go from there. But anyway, there's the boom. Boom has got a bit of a shape like a house going on there. Very light as well. Again, it's pre-drilled. I see this end to take the tail, the carbon plates that you saw earlier going on the tail. That's nice. And then we've got the Rotortech Ultimate 385 blades, which I know Jonas has done a really great job of getting these designed, and Rotortech have made. I've heard some really good reports on all of the Ultimate range of Rotortech blades. So definitely looking forward to these. They got a very funky kind of purpley glittery haze in that white. I think in sunlight they're going to really stand out in the sun, which for a smaller model I think is going to be pretty impressive. So there we have it. There's basically all the kit. Only thing that's needed with that lot is a lipo and a flight controller. And as I said at the beginning of the video, this is going to be on sale very soon. Midland Helicopters are going to be having these in the UK pretty soon. And just show you this just quickly. There are 4 options of colour. We've got the Viva Magenta, which is kind of the red looking one. There's the classic blue. We've got the Charm Orange, which is the one I got here, and the Racing Yellow. Now, I was very impressed with how bright the yellow and the blue ones looked in the sky when I saw them at Rotor Live. The other noticeable thing as well is 3 of the 4 are all black anodized. The blue one is silver anodized. So that just might be something of note if you do or don't like silver or black anodizing. But there's your 4 colour options available. And there's the kit, basically, right? So I will be getting on with the build. I will be taking lots of photographs and give you as much information as I can. If anybody's got any questions, they want to come back to me with any questions about the kit, I will happily answer to the best of my ability. And if I can't answer it, I'll find that question out for you. All right, take care, guys. Cheers for now.